Okay, still talking about area. So a little review here. Area is how many squares can fit on a surface. Area, how many squares fit on a surface. It's probably not the best mathematical definition, but that's what I got for you. So imagine I have a surface. I have some kind of a funny shape here. And I had little square stickers. How many little square stickers could I put inside this triangle? And now I might have to cut my stickers. I might have to take a square sticker and cut it in half to make little edges and stuff like that. But how many little squares could I fit in there? I want you to think about what a triangle is. A triangle is, I'm going to draw a picture here. Actually, let me draw a picture of a triangle. There. Is that a triangle? No, that's not a triangle. Mr. Barr, no, that's a rectangle. Yes, that's a rectangle. But I want you to see this. Ready? A triangle is half of a rectangle. If I take a rectangle and cut it in half, I get a triangle. A triangle is half of a rectangle. So the area of a triangle is going to be half of the area of a rectangle. The area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. And that makes sense because a triangle is half of a rectangle, right? I'm only having half of that area. Area of a trapezoid. Trapezoids are kind of funny. Here's a trapezoid. Let me draw you a trapezoid. Here's a trapezoid. The question, it's going to be a base times height, but what's your base? Should I use this base or should I use this base? Should I use base 1 or should I use base 2? Which base should I use for this? I know the height. I'm going to use this height. Here's my height. But what base? Well, the area of a trapezoid, I take the average of the two bases. So what I do here is I go base 1 plus base 2 times height, and I divide it by 2. So I take the average of this. I go base 1 plus base 2. I find the average. I divide it by 2, and then I multiply that by the height, and that gives me the area of a trapezoid. So let's do some problems with this. Okay, triangle. Base times height, but then cut it in half. 1/2 base times height. Base times height, this is 72. And then I have to cut that in half. Half of that is, what's that, 36? Oops, sorry, you can't see it. Base times height, cut it in half, because a triangle is half of a rectangle. Okay. Here's my height. My height is easy. But what's my base? Is 3 the base? Is 5 the base? Well, what about now? Is 3 the base? Or is 5 the base? Does it matter? Well, since I can't figure out which one really is the base, I'm going to take the average. What's 3 plus 5? 3 plus 5 is 8. And let's take the average of that. So I'm going to say that the base is 4. Base, height, base, height. There it is. That's how I do it. I take the average of the two bases, because I don't know which one is the base. So I add them together, I divide that by 2, and then I multiply by the height. All right. Well, here's my base, and there's my height. And here's my area. 1/2 base times height equals 1/2 base times height equals 26.4. Okay, well, what's half of 8.8? Well, it's 4.4. 4.4 times A equals 26.4. How do I solve something like this? How could I do it? It's a division problem, isn't it? Let's do 26.4 divided by 4.4. 6. There we go. The 6. So 8.8 times 6 divided by 2 gives us the 26.4. All right, is that it? That's it. Thank you for watching.